Australia loses its greatest entertainer. Tonight we honour Bert Newton, his legendary career and the heartbreaking tribute from the love of his life. A bandit armed with a shotgun storms a northern suburbs chemist, staff and customers in his path. Firefighters forced to take to the sky to battle two house fires, one believed to be deliberately lit. Urgent calls for a new health plan for our schools. COVID expected in before the term is out. And see inside the Halloween party that landed an AFL bad boy in a New York jail cell.
This is Adelaide's 9 News.
Good evening. The curtain has fallen on Australia's greatest showman. Bert Newton has died aged 83. A true giant of the entertainment industry, Bert made millions of people laugh on radio, on the stage and his natural home on television.
He was known to a nation as Moonface, and no one could eclipse him.
It's Moonface!
At the family home today, a real sense of numbness. The Newtons gathering as one, fans offering their own support, all sharing in the memories.
But all our hearts are breaking. But the outpour of love has been fabulous.
This extraordinary life had the most humble of beginnings. Albert Watson Newton was born in North Fitzroy in 1938. He was born to be a star.
Bert Newton.
Like so many of his era, it all began in radio, 3XY, which would broadcast from the Princess Theatre.
That's where Studio 2 used to be for 3XY.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't long before a new form of entertainment beckoned, television. It was almost as if it was made for Bert, and Bert alone.
Why ain't you that Bert Newton?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
A supposed second banana to Graham Kennedy and then Don Lane, Bert would invariably be the headline act.
My name is Bert Newton.
Big deal.
The black and white days with Graham Kennedy were filled with colour, sometimes a little blue, but their antics had audiences in stitches.
Do you remember that joke look out for the Indians? What Indians?
Bert would never intentionally upstage. It just happened.
Well, can I help you?
No, just go ahead and do that.
Where do you have to stick it?
The partnership with Graham Kennedy was right up there with some of the world's great showbiz duos. Bert forever aware of just who the star was, probably unaware that his own star was on the rise.
Without you, without you, without you, without you.
With a blend of humour and warmth, Bert became TV's go-to man. No greater example than the Logie Awards. Again, he made the night his own through a natural charm and a wit that had no equal.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh.
May I?
Excuse us.
Congratulations.
Regardless of the calibre of overseas guests, Bert always held his own, always ready to roll with the punches.
I like the boy.
Did you say Roy or boy?
I like the boy. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Roy.
Yeah. What? Hey, hang on. No. Really? I'll change religion. I'll do anything for you. I don't care.
Unscripted moments that would become television folklore.
Oh, shit. Congratulations, Mike. It was my fault. That was one for a particular episode in the series. And Mike just mentioned the particular episode.
When Graham Kennedy exited the stage, Bert wasn't exactly waiting in the wings. But when a lanky Yank arrived on the scene, he was ready to partner up again. Virtual strangers off-screen, Don and Bert would soon become TV's new unmissable duo.
Is yours working? Is it working for you?
I don't know, but I think I love you.
The Don Lane show lasted for 9 years, Bert taking his talents to a whole new, unpredictable level.
My name is Damn It Roulette. You want some? You like some?
But there was life away from television. At the height of his fame, Bert married a young Patty McGrath. Their November wedding in 1974 stopped the city. Melbourne had become Hollywood. Police were needed to control the crowds. For the next 47 years, Patty would be his greatest supporter, his greatest love. And indeed, there were some great challenges to overcome. His career went from prime time to mornings.
Probably thinking to yourself, well, he's now doing morning television.
Surely death is next.
Private matters became very public. Bankruptcy floored the Newtons, as did son Matthew's domestic violence and drug issues. In latter years, Bert was plagued by poor health.
Tomorrow morning, I'm having a quadruple bypass, which I'm told is of the area is the most serious, but the success rate is terrific.
But Bert simply couldn't bounce back from the illness caused by a toe infection, which in May led to the amputation of his left leg.
We've all been sort of gathered around him a lot, and it's mainly for the grandchildren because he wants to watch them grow.
Via social media, Patty would provide updates. The smile was there. How could it not be when he was surrounded by his grandchildren? No amount of fame could surpass family. Indeed, for many Australians, Bert was family.
We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you.
Given the cavalcade of stars who've graced our screens since the crackle of television in 1956, no Australian has delivered more. We loved him. Now we've lost him. But such is his showreel, Bert Newton will never be lost.
We have to just make sure that, you know, the love that he gave us stays with us forever.
Tony Jones, 9 News.
And Bert Newton's heartbroken wife Patty has accepted the offer of a state funeral, asking he be remembered as the legend he was. Nine's Reid Butler joins us now from Melbourne. Reid, what do we know about the state funeral?
Well, Bert was a Catholic, so the funeral will likely be held here at the St Patrick's Cathedral in Melbourne's CBD. Speaking about the state funeral today, Patty Newton said she was thrilled at the gesture, a gesture that she said Bert would have loved, particularly considering how much he adored Melbourne and the state of Victoria. Details with the family are still being worked out, but more information is expected in the coming days. Thankfully, Melbourne has just exited really tough COVID-19 restrictions, and that's great news, Will, because Bert lived a spectacular life, and it's only fitting that his farewell is the same.
Yeah, absolutely, Reid. Thanks so much for the latest there in Melbourne. We'll have more tributes for Bert Newton later in the bulletin, and a special show will air tonight celebrating the life of the TV legend. That's on 9 from 8:30 after the block. To other news, a manhunt is underway tonight. A bandit armed with a shotgun stormed a northern suburbs chemist, threatening staff and getting away with cash. A customer also there has told 9 News he feared the robber might pull the trigger as the pharmacist struggled to open the till.